Well, I'm back again, and we're in a similar position as we were last episode because we got eviscerated during grinding. I was so hopeful, but apparently am I actually this stupid though? Okay, so this death was a little I could have done better. Mana died because of a Hitmonlee using jump kick. I thought I could miss, I thought I could do anything, but I just wanted mana. Mana was doing really well. Boy and Sicko Mode both died because of a stupid Groudon. A Groudon, of all things. I am speechless. I am actually speechless right now. I cannot with this. Because Sicko Mode got it whittled down enough for Spoicy to take care of the rest. But so now Hydra and Queenie and Spoicy are the only Pokemon we have left. And I've got to ask myself, am I really this stupid? Am I really this incompetent? And I'm just gonna see if, before we officially start this, if we can get any more encounters. Blissey, I love you, but I'm not in a good mood right now. This is so hard. This Galaxy Brain. I have Galaxy Brain. I have an absolute Galaxy Brain. No. Oh, and speed up is still on. Yeah, that's Galaxy Brain. That's Galaxy Brain. I must ask myself, am I really this stupid? Man, Kimberly. I am going to have a stroke. I am going to have a stroke! This is just awful. And I just realized that I didn't even put like a question of the day at the end of the last video because I'm recording these both back to back. Which I probably should have taken a break like I said I was going to, but you know what, that's fine. That's fine too. Because why would I take a break when I'm on Galaxy Brain level? Don't stop me now because I'm having a good time, having a good time. I really wish you would learn a good move, since, you know, all of our water types are dead except for you, and you don't even know any water type moves, so you might as well be a normal type. Galaxy Brain. Absolute Galaxy Brain. Please hurt yourself. Okay, we're good. We're in there. I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. Because honestly, I was so hopeful at the end of the last episode. We got a Master Ball, we got all of those Pokemon, and then boom. Am I actually salty or am I playing it up? Who knows? Who knows? Nope, nope. I'm still, that galaxy brain continues. So now I've got to weave my way all the way back through these trainers. Sir, thanks. Is there an aid here? Thanks for the TM. Let's see what that is. Okay, well, you say it's returned, but let's see what it actually says that it is. Aurora? I don't know when I got Nightmare, but oh well. I mean, I guess Aurora Beam is fine. Did I get the bike? I don't think I did. I got the bike voucher? So now we can't even head into, biking into the bicycle path, bicycle road. I mean, I suppose we could try to get our Lavender Tower encounter if we can push past our arrival. Just try to push past our arrival, shall we? No point in putting it off. Hello, son. Ace Trainer Blue. Hello, Marshall. Okay, so while he's doing that, I'll just growl. Just in case he pulls out some big plays besides mine. I'm getting bad flashbacks to my Shuckle. My Shuckle Let's Play. Okay, so I should be able to take this out. Okay. Try attack, yes. 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 Get rid of fear attack. Try it. Try attack is this. If I could find a silk scarf, you know. Try to get some hacks on it. Hacks? No, 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 no. Okay. Yeah, I didn't think it was gonna do too much because Onyx is honestly not that good of a Pokemon from what I understand. I think it's actually got like pretty bad like attack stats because it's only meant to really be kind of your first big obstacle in the game. Whenever you encounter Brock. I honestly cannot wait to pull up to the Elite Four with only a Sea King and a Moltres. Because honestly, one more grinding montage goes by and Moltres is ready. Moltres is spicy is ready for the Elite Four. Can you solo run with only a... Can you solo run Pokemon Fire Red, Leaf Green with a Moltres? The answer may surprise you. Good job getting that hacks. Galaxy Brain move. Galaxy Brain. Excellent. This is a dark day. I should not have filmed the next episode. I should have just probably like taken a nap or something. Defeated Ace Trainer Blue. What, you stinker? Thanks, Blue. And we'll just heal up Spoicy real quick. I know we have an antidote, but I don't really care. Because I would rather save that for when we're further away from the Pokemon Center. I was really scared for a second because I thought that Dodrio had the poison, that he was really low on health. I was like, oh no. I didn't battle the trainers up there. I just kind of, like, after all my Pokemon were beat, I just kind of gave up. Like, I like, just stopped grinding because I was like, what's the point? Let's see what we find in Lavender Tower. Oh yeah, we have plenty of Pokeballs from the last episode. And no, I won't be scaling it right now. I'm gonna be going through the Rocket Hideout this episode, I guess. I think I'm... Oh, well yeah, I need the Silph Scope first. Okay. Absolute galaxy brain. I am not in it today. Okay, so I guess we've just gotta ford the river and just head on to mess Team Rocket up. I forgot what where Saffron, where the connecting and Saffron leads. Maybe I can go get a Soda Pop and head through there and maybe get an encounter I don't have. No, I'm thinking that the wrong way. Yeah, because this is Saffron juts out over here. Okay, and I already got a Route 7 encounter. Okay, so I guess this is when we take on the Rocket Hideout. We really ain't got no choice. I mean, we could take on the Celadon Gym right now, but honestly, are we going to? No, because I would rather pull up to a gym with more Pokemon. I will hurt you. I knew it! I knew that was coming. And I think that I will stop when we get the, after we get the Silphco encounter. Developer Cristiano. You are a part of the Italian mob. Very subtle. Okay, but I will say that I really loved how they handled the Rocket Hideout and Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee. I thought it was very cool. Like, whenever you gotta get to Giovanni, you have to use your partner. I thought that was so cool. I'm just gonna assume that was... If that was another Soul Dew... No, it wasn't, because I got that Soul Dew the other day. But I thought it was cool whenever, like, you could see, like, Giovanni's outline, and, like, you knew that you were coming to him, and your partner helped you, and it just really shows, like, that teamwork aspect that they were trying to build. Okay, Yellow Flute. The teamwork aspect of everything that they were trying to accomplish. Quick Claw. Cool, I can give that to somebody, hold on. First of all, let's give this shell bell to Spoicy, because I think that he's the one that's gonna need it the most. Quick Claw. I think that the slowest Pokemon on my team right now is Queenie, so. If I didn't have Spoicy, I'm pretty sure I would have lost this lock. I haven't checked my TMs in a while, so. Is that a second TM 27? That's kind of weird. I promise, guys, I'm like moderately okay at Pokemon. I'm just doing really awful. Fresh water. Nice. Alright, just got a bird's eye view. I saw like I think it was like a Dorkly comic about this, where it was like you'll never get through our hideout, and then it's like there's like a bird's eye view or something like that. Is really funny. I ain't looking to battle all the trainers here because honestly it doesn't matter at the end of the day. I'm screwed either way. I'm just thinking that there's gonna be a moment where I actually do have the redemption and that everything is going to get better. Okay, so Hydra's now able to one-shot things, which is great. Wonderful. Developer Dudley, I can't do it. I thought it was one of these two that gave you the key. The elevator lift. But as I was saying, the thing with Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee is that people say it was really uninspired, and I do agree that it did kind of feel like a cash grab at times, but there were just certain moments that were really great to me, that were really almost heartfelt to me, and just the whole Team Rocket hideout thing, and how you had to control your partner to get through and get you know, like open the door or whatever it was. And I thought that the inclusion of Archer was really cool too, and that they incorporated more of the Team Rocket lore into it. It's not really lore, because I mean, if you know anything about like Heart Gold, Soul Silver, you know that Snake's neck. You know that Archer was there. But the point I'm trying to say is that I found it really cool that they didn't just stick to the same exact game, that they made it a little different, that they added things. That if they were at least going to make, you know, play off people's nostalgia, that they would do it they would, you know, like, change it up a little bit. Yeah, I knew I needed a lift key, but more Galaxy Brain moments for me. Let's see here. I think I'm slightly better at Rocket Hideout as compared to Silphco. And I'm referring to that because in Pokemon Dreary, I had to go through Silphco, and I was not Galaxy Brain at all. I was having an awful time. And the thing is that, like, there's a large portion of the game that's in Silphco. So it's like... Paralyze you. So it's kind of miserable, if I'm honest. Spell tag. There's 2 spell tags. Can we please stop getting duplicated items? Thanks. I think this is the guy. real quick. Before 2019 ends, anybody want to admit they got a crush on me? I don't know why, but it's always like I love that meme where it's like, anybody want to admit they got a crush on me? Like, that's the pinnacle of comedy, if I'm honest. Like, I mean, and it's so, like, changeable, like, I love it so much. Like, it's like, before the, I think I, like, posted on my Instagram the other day, it was like, before the Sword and Shield info drop, anybody want to admit they have a crush on me? Oh, there we go. Thank you for giving me that key. Honestly, this is making me feel like I should just stick to challenge videos. Because at least with challenge videos, I'm like able to like make mistakes, but in Nuzlocke, there's really no like, you can make errors, but like it's kind of rough if you do. You can afford to be careless in challenges with certain aspects of the challenge. Hey, let me through. I want to see your boss. Okay, I love him. And I deserve this, okay? With all the stuff I've been through in these past 2 episodes, I deserve a little ray of hope, okay? A little bit of sunshine. I just want to look at him. Rage? You know what? Sure. You know, they keep bringing back Pokemon that I lost, so thanks for that. I think that Hydra's pretty, like, safe at this point. And by safe, I mean, like, that he's not going to get, you know, destroyed in one hit. If he does, it's probably gonna be, like, by a stupid rock type. Probably shouldn't be using all my tri-attacks, but... Because usually there's, like, a period when after you first get a Pokemon, and this is, like, applicable in, like even not, like, challenges like Nuzlocke and things like that, that they're completely useless, that you have to be careful with them, that you have to do this and have to do that. But like, after you fight a few battles with them, get them up a few, like, levels, it usually feels like that they get more adjusted. Look at this stalling set. We stan a stalling set. By the way, I say stan ironically. I don't understand people that use the term stan unironically. Like, it's crazy because, like, you know where that term comes from, right? It's from an Eminem song about a guy who's so obsessed with Eminem that he ends up committing suicide because he will not, because Eminem will not respond to him. I'm sorry, that got a little heavy for a second, but I just, the thing is it's kind of a weird term, like, because people proudly say stan, and I'm like, that's not good. It's a combination of stalker and fan, and the main character of that song does horrible things. So, in the end, it's kind of like, do you really want to call yourself that, bro? But I've heard jokes about, like, Team Yell being stans, because they are stans, like, by definition. And I'm just gonna, for Giovanni, I don't think he's really gonna have anything too scary, but don't wanna jinx it. Hi, Gio, I love you. Wheeze. Hello? Hi. I love you. I love you, sir. Alright, so he's got a hypno. That's fine. Please don't meditate. Okay. I mean, that's kinda, yeah, but yeah, Team Yell or Stans. I've actually known about Team Yell for a couple of months because of that leak. And I'm sure that you guys knew about the leak as well, like a lot of you guys. Because quite a few PokeTubers covered them whenever they came out, covered it whenever it came out, and it was actually a really big deal. So hearing that Team Yell is actually canon, I was kind of the idea of Team Yell, but then I thought about it for a while, and I'm like, this is actually kind of a unique idea. I mean, they are a bunch of rambunctious teenagers, kind of like Team Skull was, but at the same time, it's like, I kind of like that they're breaking the formula a little bit. It's a good thing. Idea. Director Crystal? Hello? I just think it's a good thing that they're breaking the formula a little bit more this gen around. I hope, like, they were doing it in Gen 7, but I hope that they continue doing it because the evil team started to get a little bit monotonous. And that's why I like Team Rocket so much, it's just because they were around before the whole idea of like the teams want to change something major about the world, and usually it's pretty much kind of the same basic premise, is that the team leader is unsatisfied with the world around him, so what he does is he goes out, collects a bunch of followers that firmly believe in the same thing as he does, like in the case of Maxie and Archie, sea, land. They wanted to change the world by expanding the sea and or the land. Thanks. Are you really? You're out for blood. And then Cyrus wanted to create a new world, and so did all the others. Getsus wanted to rule the world, and I don't think anybody else in team, well, actually, Neoplasma wanted to rule the world, but he kind of put them under this pretense that, oh, we're going to change the world for the better. That was the idea, basically, is what I'm trying to say. And that was a little bit formula breaking, but at the same time, it was kind of the general premise. Yeah, and Gen 6 with Lysander obviously wanting to cleanse the world of all he saw that was ugly. And he did that by trying to commit genocide. It's really messed up. And now we can go into the Lavender Tower and get our encounter. And then, you know, we also have we also had, and then we had Guzma, who just was kind of like Giovanni in the sense that he just wanted power, and Guzma his actions seemed more of a profound, like, thing, like a profound level. Like, whereas Giovanni, like, legitimately does want power, Guzma wanted respect. Guzma wanted to be feared. Giovanni, even though he's a bit of a megalomaniac, he's not to the extent, because he actually seems to legitimately, like, want, like, power and everything. But Giovanni also seems to be a character that wants, that seeks internal power. Like, empowerment. Like, kind of, I guess it's kind of weird, but like, Giovanni has been shown to have a sort of different side to him, a legitimate, genuine side. Like, when he, like, in the manga, when he stands below Red, when he's about to battle him, he does it out of respect. And Giovanni can actually be a really genuine, a genuine character. Come on. Whereas occasionally... I thought we had a white flute. Yeah, we have 3 white flutes. Okay, let's see what our encounter is. Oh! It's a muck. This isn't Dupes because I didn't catch the other muck. So really what my hope is that just Team Yell won't have really any ulterior motives. Jeez, calm down. That Team Yell will be, you know, just kind of you know, like, not really misguided, but like stands, like you know, like we've seen. I hope they act like actual sports fans though, looting and raiding and stuff. I know that's kind of a generalization, but if you've ever seen like people being like really passionate about sports, sometimes it's a little scary. Not even gonna lie. Let's see. He looks like he's flipping us off. I've always thought that Muck's sprite looks like it's flipping us off. You know what? We'll name him Koga. Add some bulk to our team. I'm happy about this encounter. Let's take a quick look at Koga. You know what? I'm gonna use an antidote. Wait, do I have an antidote? Do I have an antidote? I swore I got a new antidote. There it is. At the end of the day, I guess what I really want Pokemon to do is to continue to evolve its formula, because honestly, the evil team thing over and over again, it was cool, like, back in Gen 3, whenever it was kind of like, oh, well, you know, this isn't Team Rocket, you know, these are people that want to summon legendaries, and that was a cool idea. But now, after, you know, 22 years of kind of doing the same, 22? I don't know why I just picked it. Over 20 years of doing the same thing over and over again, I'm hoping that we're gonna get, you know, some new things, see some new things, and end up with, you know, a pretty good game, pretty good story. People say that you shouldn't play Pokemon for the story, but you know what? I tend to. So I guess that's gonna be question today. What are your hopes for evil teens in the future? So with that said, I guess I will see you in the next episode. Peace.